Alright, let's talk about something that's been catching everyone off guard lately. Andrew Garfield and Demi Moore. Now, if you're scratching your head wondering how these two names even ended up in the same sentence, you're not alone. This is one of these stories that make you stop and ask, wait, is it actually happening? And while nothing has been confirmed, there's plenty of gossip to unpack, so let's break it all down. Today, on the front page. Let's go. Let's kick things off with what really lit this fire, the Golden Globes. Demi Moore and Andrew Garfield were spotted having what can only be described as a pretty intense conversation backstage. Now, most of the conversation at this kind of events are polite, surface level, how are you, how is your family kind of chat, right? But these two were holding hands. Yes, Demi had Andrew's hand in hers, and the body language? Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly casual. You could almost feel the energy between them through the screen, like there was a deeper connection being shared in that moment. Was it two people bonding over a chaos of Hollywood, or was there something more happening? Fans are leaning heavily towards the latter because, let's just face it, you don't hold someone's hands like that. Unless there's a vibe. Deux Moi, the internet's favorite gossip source, dropped a blind item claiming that Andrew has been spending time at Demi's Sun Valley home. I mean, that's not exactly the hotspot for random hangouts, is it? If you're staying at someone's house in Idaho, it's not just about convenience. It's intentional. It's cozy. It's personal. Now, what's so interesting about this, that neither of them has commented on it. No denials, no confirmations, just radio silence. And you know what they say? Silence speaks volumes. If there was nothing going on, wouldn't they just laughed it off and moved on? Instead, this lack of comment has people convinced there is something there. Let's talk about why this pairing has everyone so intrigued. Andrew Garfield is 41, charming, private, and known for being incredibly thoughtful about his relationships. Demi Moore, on the other hand, is 62, a total icon. And let's be honest, aging like a fine wine. She's also have been through some incredibly high-profile relationships in her life. Ashton Kutcher, anyone? And yes, there was an age gap there too. So this wouldn't be new territory for her. What's fascinating is that they seem so different on paper. He is the indie darling turned Spider-Man, and she's the queen of 90s Hollywood blockbusters. But if you think about it, maybe that's what makes them click. Both have dealt with fame in unique ways. Both have lived very public lives. And maybe, just maybe, they found a shared understanding in all of that. Now, let's get into theories. Some people think that it's just a case of friendly bonding that's have been blown out of the proportion. After all, Hollywood loves to create narrative out of thin air. But then you have others who are fully convinced this is a romantic relationship at its early stage. And honestly, the idea of these two together has people pretty divided. Some love it. They think it's refreshing, unexpected, and kind of beautiful. Others are skeptical, saying it's too random to be true. And then there is a classic theory. Is this all a public stunt? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time celebrities created buzz just to stay relevant or promote something. But here's the thing. Neither Andrew nor Demi really seems like the type of people to play those kind of games. They're both so private and low-key that it almost makes the rumor feel more believable. Well, I think there could be something there. It might not be a full-blown relationship yet, but there is clearly some type of connection, whether it's romantic or just two people who get each other on a deeper level. It's hard to ignore the chemistry that seems to be there. And honestly, why not? They're both at the point in their lives where they know what they want. And if they found comfort and joy in each other's company, good for them. At the end of the day, only time will tell what's actually going on between Andrew Garfield and Demi Moore. Maybe it's a romance, maybe it's a fleeting connection, or maybe it's nothing at all, and we're all just reading too much into a few moments. But isn't that the fun of Hollywood gossip? So, what do you think? Are Andrew and Demi the real deal, or is it just another rumor that will fade away? One thing for sure, this story isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.